Marvel Rivals is out, and boy oh boy do we have a lot of character leaks already. So I wanted to break down every single character leak so far for the game and talk about it. But do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button before Marvel and Disney sends Donald Duck to come from my neck and take down this video. Now, how do we know that these leaks are legitimate? Well, we know that because of data mining. Now, if you don't know what data mining is, it's basically you going into the code and the files of the game and basically going through every little thing in the game and checking if there's anything in the information about the game that isn't shown to the public already. And because of that, we found out about some upcoming superheroes and villains. Starting out with the Human Torch, also known as Johnny Storm, the superhero with fire-based abilities. And not just any flame powers granted by a space radiation mutation. And he's a part of the Fantastic Four. Next up, we have Ultron, the artificial intelligence supervillain. As you can think back all the way to 2015, he's in the movie The Avengers Age of Ultron. As you would imagine, like myself, he has cyber skills, strength, and superhuman intelligence. Well, maybe not superhuman, bro's like literally an NPC. Up next, we have Mr. Fantastic, who has the lamest name in the Fantastic Four, the California native who is famous for befriending Dr. Doom. But I really can't knock the guy that much because he got to marry Invisible Woman, so who am I to say anything, right? Now this next one I am very happy for, Blade. Ladies and gentlemen, Blade is back in the cultural zeitgeist. I love it, man. I was so happy when I saw him in the new Deadpool movie. I really was. I stood up and I cheered. I mean, I didn't, because I have respect for the people around me, but I wanted to do so. I truly did. Now, if you don't know who Blade is, he's a half human, half vampire. Much like myself, the London man himself, who is part of the Night Stalkers. Now, the special thing about his vampire ability is that he is a daywalker. He's able to go into the sunlight, and as you know, we ain't supposed to be able to do that as vampires. And honestly, I really hope that Blade's gameplay is fun because I really do want to main him as a character. I just have the thirst for blood, okay? What can I say? And I know that the whole vampire thing is a little overdone these days thanks to the deadbeat dad Playboy Cardi, but you have to admit that Blade himself is still cool. Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, the person who was married to that other superhero we talked about earlier, Mr. Fantastic, has also been confirmed via leaks. I'm really excited to see how her gameplay is going to go because I think she can really be a great character because her traits are just great, right? Has the ability to go invisible. Number 2, causes explosions. What else do you need to hear? Like, imagine you were playing Junkrat in Overwatch and suddenly he was able to go invisible. My god. Up next we have Dirt Hulk, also known as The Thing. The creature that used to be an astronaut. And as you would imagine by his appearance, he's a big, strong guy that has rocks. Oh, do you guys feel that chill? Oh, actually, never mind. It's just because we're talking about Emma Frost herself. Now, she is one of the most beautiful members of the X-Men. And this might be surprising to a lot of people, but she actually used to be a villain character before joining the X-Men after a massacre that happened at her school. She has telepathic powers, has the ability to make herself invisible in other people's minds, and can even transform into an unbreakable diamond using her second form. Honestly, another character that I'm very much looking forward to seeing. And almost at the end of our list here, we have Jean Grey, the redhead herself, who is also an X-Men member and a mutant. Her powers awoke inside of her as she saw her best friend die tragically in her childhood, giving her both the powers of death and resurrection. She's quite literally one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, so I'm very curious to see how her gameplay translates. There's also 4 other listed characters, but we don't know who they are. That is all the leaked characters so far for Marvel Rivals. I'm going to try to keep up with all the leaks and news and information about this game, especially the leaks, because that is my specialty. But until next time, thanks for watching and peace.